computer. Yes, Assalamu alaikum. Once again, I asked you a question saying, which grade are you teaching? And we suppose that everyone here is an English teacher. I would like to welcome all of you again. I said hello, Mr. Ahmed, Mrs. Lulu, Mr. Ahmed Muhammad, Mrs. Hanan, Mr. Mustafa, Mrs. Hiba, Ms. Sahar, and Amy. Hi, Amy, how are you? Hello, Yasmin. Hello, Rida. Yes. Okay. So we're only 1 minute away from the starting point. I keep an eye on the WhatsApp group and the Facebook, because you know that people who love to come at the last minute, they ask where is the link, where is the stuff. Okay. Hello, Mrs. Ra. So let's shed the light on today's lecture. Our trainer today, mashallah, is a real good of mine, is a real friend of mine, and she has a bachelor degree in arts, English department in Banha University. It's the first day to know this. Maybe she mentioned this before, but I don't know. Mashallah, she had a professional educational diploma from Ain Shams University. She's a felt holder, and she's a certified online teacher. She knows how to teach online, and she has studied educational leadership and management diploma from Notting Hill. If you don't know Notting Hill, then you missed great luck in your life. And she's studying a course in how to teach SAT, ST, and ACT with Mr. Muhammad Ibrahim. MashaAllah, she has been a teacher for 21 years now, although she's young, MashaAllah. And she's not only an English teacher, she's not only an English trainer, but she's also an HOD in some of the good schools, whether in Hurghada or in Hadaq al-Ahram. So this is your trainer today, Marwa. Now I'm gonna hand the mic to Marwa. Feel free to speak, and I'm gonna spot the light on you so that people can see you.
Thank you. Hello, everybody. Good evening.
Good evening, Ms. Marwa.
How are you? How are you,
I'm
Mr. Ahmed? It's an honor that you joined us today.
Thank you. It's my honor.
Most welcome. Hi, everybody. I'm really glad that you managed to join us today. Hello, hello. Okay, so let's start our session today by something I guess you will like it. Okay. You can see my screen now, right? Okay, so tell me, when I say the word ghost, how do you feel, guys? You are free to unmute yourselves and start speaking. Whoever wants to speak, just raise your hands. Hello. Yes, Ms. Sahar.
Yes, I feel afraid.
You felt afraid. Very good. Excellent. Yeah. Okay. So, Ms. Hiba.
Actually, I feel interested.
Interested. Okay. Excellent. Okay. So, have you ever experienced the presence of a strange identity inside a room or in a place before? Yes, Ms. Sahar. Hello, guys. Yes, Ms. Hiba.
Yes, actually, yes. When I visited my grandpa's house, I felt his spirit there.
Really? Okay, can you explain more what happened or how did you feel it?
Yep, like you are listening to the same Quran or the same ayat he was listening while he was alive. You feel like smell the same smell. That felt like his spirit is here, it's around.
Oh, yeah, okay. Did you feel scared or it was fine with you?
I felt like nostalgia.
Nostalgia. Okay. So you missed him, right?
Yes, of course, yes.
Okay, very good, excellent. Okay, but guys, I want you to share because we're gonna share a lot of activities together, but this will not be, if you can open your cams, it will be much better. If you can share more, it will be much, much more better. Okay, so what do you think our session's about today? You can type in the chat if you want.
Sure, it's a great, by the way. By the way, when I was young,
Yeah,
okay, do you hear me
yes,
well?
I hear you, Mr. Mustafa, yes?
How are you? Are you okay?
I'm fine, great.
Okay, Mr. Mahmoud, Mr. Hussein, how are you? By the way, so when I was young, so I faced something black.
Okay.
It's okay. So they were staying on my bed. But by the
Okay.
way, it was my fault.
It was your fault. How
And
come?
I always said that. Yes. So because we have a lot of creatures, okay, so are living with us, okay, and I think
Okay.
we have to respect each other.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I know we have to make an excuse firstly. It's okay, knocking the door, something like that. Okay, only to keep them attention that we have a lot. We have someone enters or someone would like to enter his apartment because they have the same apartment at the same time.
Ah, yes,
Okay,
yes.
and it was
Yeah,
my
I
fault.
got your point, Mr. Mustafa.
I
Thank you
didn't
very
do
much.
this.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, Mr. Ahmed
Welcome.
Gohari, could you please explain online explanation strategies? Okay.
Yeah, yes, good evening, everybody.
Good
How
evening,
are you?
Mr. Ahmed. How are you? I'm fine, great. Nice to see you here.
Thank you in advance.
You most welcome, dear.
Okay,
So
so
this is your expectation for today's session, online explanation strategies?
yeah, or something like some kind of how to deliver a piece of information for the
Okay.
students, whatever they are, which is or general ideas about how to explain a certain subject for the kids or the learners, wherever they are.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Ahmed. Thank you for sharing your ideas. Okay, Ms. Summer said that maybe we are dealing with feelings. Okay, let's see. So the next stage, okay, in the next slide, I have some quotes here about ghosts. Okay, I want you to read them all and just pick one quotation that you like the most, and we're gonna discuss them together. I will start with you, Mr. Ahmed Shukri.
Yes.
Okay, pick one and tell me why.
Actually, I feel scared about ghosts. And
You feel scared now. Okay. Mr. Hussein, would you please share with us?
Yes, dear.
Okay, so find one. Tell me, which one do you like the most?
Number 4.
Okay. Can you read it for us?
It says ghost hug. You can't feel it, but it is there.
Okay, why do you like it?
Because in our lives, sorry, there are some people who are so dear to us, no matter how far or how close they are. Even if they are not there, you feel them. Especially people who left our world, like a dead father or a mother. We always feel them around, and whenever you're happy, you're sad, you just feel them next to you.
Okay, great, great. Miss Hiba Fahmi, welcome to the session. Long time not to see. Can you share your ideas, please?
Hello, Marwa.
Hello, Miss Hiba, how are you?
Fine, thank you. I'm listening to everyone.
Okay, so we would like you to share us.
Okay, there is it's number 3. We are here, all the time. You can talk to us and think about us. It doesn't have to be sad or scary. And as I wrote in the chat, from 2 days, I saw a film. It's all horror and it's about a ghost, but you can't see it. Okay, but you can feel it. All the time you feel that there is a ghost and there is a children who are afraid.
Okay.
But I felt that after this scary film, when I sleep, I dreamt about the film. I was afraid. So this is, just we can't see this ghost, but you feel it. You feel it everywhere.
You can see them, but you feel their presence.
Yes, yes.
Okay, Miss Amal, hi. Okay, Mr. Ahmed Muhammad, can you share your ideas with us? Okay, so let's move to the next exercise. But in the next exercise, you can see some words and their meanings or definitions. I just want you to take a moment, think of the word and the meaning, and I want you, and I'm going to ask you in the chat box to answer in the chat box which number goes with which letter. You have a moment to think with yourself first. Okay, number 1. What's the answer of number 1? In the chat box. Okay, only Summer answered. Come on, guys, I'm waiting for your answers. Okay, 1 was C. Okay, thank you, Ms. Heba. More answers, please. Yes, Ahmed, Mr. Ahmed. Okay. Yes, that's right. Brake pedal is the pedal that you push down with your... Okay, Mr. Ahmed, just a moment, please. That's right. Number 2 is with letter D, accent. Mr. Mustafa, that's right. Number 1, C, 2, D. Okay, now let's go for number 3. That's right, very good. 4. Yes, that's right, Miss Summer, you are accent. Excellent. Okay, who can read number 4 for us? The word itself, who can read it for us? Mr. Mustafa.
Yes.
Okay, number 4, what is it?
The word or which one?
The word number 4. Can you pronounce it for us?
It's okay. Just a minute, please.
Okay, take your time. Okay, Miss Amira, you can go. Until Mr. Mustafa be ready.
Hitchhiker.
I'm not really sure it's whether hitchhiker or hitchhiker.
It's hitchhiker. That's right, Mr. Mustafa. Also hitchhiker. That's right, hitchhiker.
I'm
okay.
sorry.
Yeah, that's right.
Hitchhiker,
Okay.
yes.
Yes, it's a person that tries to ride like this. Do you know this sign? Ride for free. He stops the cars to ride for free. Yes. Okay. And the last one, what's the answer of last one? Run over. Could you please mute yourselves if you're not answering? Okay, that's right. Very good, Miss Summer. Thank you. Miss Amira, excellent. Very good. Please, guys, could you please mute yourselves? Because the next slide, okay. Miss Isra, could you please mute yourself? Okay, thank you very much. Excellent. Okay, let's go for the next slide. Now, I have a story for you. I just want you to listen carefully for the story. Hear it very well, listen to it very well. Okay, and after we finish, I'm going to tell you what we're gonna do. It was just before midnight on October 31st last year. Susan Lee was driving home after visiting her sister. The road was clear. She was driving carefully when suddenly a young man stepped out in front of her. He was wearing a dark-colored raincoat and carrying a backpack. Susan stepped hard on the brake pedal, but it was too late. She got out of the car, but to her surprise, there was nobody there. Once she was looking under the car, she felt a cold wind on her face and a strange presence that sent shivers down her spine. A lorry driver, a middle-aged man, walked up to her and asked her if she needed help. She told him what had happened. He didn't seem surprised. In October 1978, there was a car accident on this road, and the hitchhiker was fatally run over by a car. You're not the first to have seen his ghost here, he said in a mysterious note. Okay. Did you like the story? In the chat box. Yes, no. Is the yes, a scary picture and a scary story somewhere. Yes. Today I'm calm. I came today to scare you. Okay. Now, let's get more serious, guys. A piece of paper and a pen or a pencil. Okay, but we're gonna go on with the story again, Heba. I'm sorry. Okay, a piece of paper, a pen or a pencil in your hand, and listen to me again. But this time, I want you to write down as many words, expressions as you can from the story that I'm going to dictate you again. Okay, it's a kind of dictation. Are you going to write down lines or sentences? Yes or no? In the chat box. Sentences? No, no, not sentence. Words, that's right, Summer. Only words, expressions. Okay, very good, excellent. So listen, I'm not going to slow down. I'm going to read normally, and you have to write down as many words as you can. Ready, guys? Thumb up if you're ready. Okay, I can see Ahmed only because he is the only one who opens his camera. Thank you, Ahmed, for this. You are following Mr. Muhammad's. The words that you are going to listen from the story, Miss Amira. I'm going to dictate you. I'm going to read the story again, and you have to write down as many words as you can. Okay? Good, good, great. Is my voice clear? Any words, anything? Yes, thank you very much. It was just before midnight on October 31st last year. Susan Lee was driving home after visiting her sister. The road was clear. I'm sorry if someone was in the waiting room. The road was clear. She was driving carefully when... No, not in the chat. Miss, who's writing in the chat, guys? In front... Amira, I want you to write the words in front of you, dear, because we're gonna use them. A piece of paper and a pen. Okay. So I'm going to start. Oh, lucky you. I'm going to start again. You most welcome, dear. It was just before midnight on October 31st last year. Susan Lee was driving home after visiting her sister. The road was clear. She was driving carefully when suddenly a young man stepped out in front of her. He was wearing a dark-colored raincoat and carrying a backpack. Susan stepped hard on the brake pedal, but it was too late. She got out of the car, but to her surprise, there was nobody there. When she was looking under the car, she felt a cold wind on her face and a strange presence that sent shivers down her spine. A lorry driver, a middle-aged man, walked up to her and asked her if she needed help. She told him what had happened. He didn't seem surprised. In October 1978, there was a car accident on this road, and the hitchhiker was fatally run over. You are not the first to have seen his ghost, he said in a mysterious tone. Okay, good. How many words did you have? In the chat box, how many words did you have? Count them and tell me. 2 only? Too few, yeah, Mr. Ahmed. Oh, good, great. 15, Amira. Okay, 18, Mr. Ahmed, great. Okay, okay, great, great, great. Okay, guys, how many are we? 19. Okay, so now I'm going to send you into breakout rooms. I want you to put your words together. Many entered. Okay. I want you to put your words together and create the story, or I'm not asking you to create the whole story. As much as you can, something looks like the story that we have. Okay? Ready? Off to the rooms, guys. Come in now.
Okay.
Okay. So,
Okay.
Amira, you are, I guess you are the one with the most words, right?
I'm not sure about the others, but I have 15 words.
15 words.
I
Okay,
have
so
20.
okay, so put your words together, okay, and try to create a new story or the same story as you like. Okay? I'm going to leave you now, guys, to discuss. I'm coming back again. Okay.
See you then.
See
Okay,
you.
Miss Amir. Bye.
Okay, now
Miss Amira,
let me get it clear. يعني, do I have to make a story my own with my words, right? Separated story are we
okay,
going to do? ولا كلنا are going to make
first
one
we
story?
have, listen, you have 15 and I have 20. Okay,
Yes.
can you tell me your words? I can give you my words, and of course we have common words, and those common words we can compose a story.
تمام. Okay, let me
Okay.
start. First word
Yes.
is midnight,
Yes.
driving, step down,
Yes.
raincoat, step hard, surprise, nobody there, shivers, driver, Oscar, told, didn't seem, rain over, and ghost.
Second one will be okay. When she was driving, suddenly strange presence
I'm not going to be useful.
Okay.
So she wanna ask, okay, to focus, okay, or to extract, okay, so or to tell her which part, okay, the word that he said was mentioned of what exactly, please.
Yeah, we will recount the story again and tell her that.
Yeah, which part of the story this word was mentioned? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so which part? I think I think, and without
مثلا
I father
وبعد كده ممكن
finished
نقول he was wearing his raincoat.
yes his work at midnight.
ماشي. You're writing, okay.
Yeah, oh yes, wearing
his raincoat.
his favorite
حلو.
يعني تأليف بقى يعني we have
بالظبط.
green coat.
ماشي. ممكن نقول we were surprised because it's not rainy مثلا.
Okay. Maybe we can say he was surprised because it was rainy in a summer day. Ghost بقى. Okay. Okay, do you agree?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. ممكن we can say however it was a
ممكن نقول بعد الجملة بتاعتك هو أنا كاتبة drivers ممكن نقول all the drivers haven't wear one and they seems surprised of the rain.
I'm sorry, could you repeat it one more time because I had a phone call, I cancelled it. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Repeat one more time what you have said.
حاضر ممكن نقول إنه أنا كاتبة drivers فممكن نقول إنه
Okay.
the other drivers didn't wear a raincoat and they seemed surprised because of the rain.
Okay. The other car drivers were surprised because they saw him wearing a coat in August. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, the sentence is the other drivers were the other car drivers were surprised because they saw him wearing a coat in August.
Yeah, and they didn't wear one.
خلاص اوكي بس هي النقطة just ايه خلاص they surprised of course it's not usual for them to wear it فإتس
اوكي
I
ماشي
will try to. Okay.
yeah
طب
okay
what else؟ فين بقى البلوت؟
مش عارفة.
Just to send. طب anybody here? I think we have other participants, Mr. Kareem and Miss Emmy.
في
Can
Yes, the told her.
Hello, asked her.
Okay, asked her.
Mm-hmm.
Asked or told?
I remember that he asked her if she needs help.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Okay.
The lorry driver, yes, asked her if she need help.
Yes.
Help.
She needs help. And then she told him what
What had happened?
yes. She
Yeah.
told him what had happened.
Okay.
Oh, we have 1 minute.
Yeah.
What had happened? When she told him, he said to her, "You are not the first one. You are not the first one who saw that. It was there was a hitchhiker on October 1978 who was hit by a car, and he said in a mysterious tone." Do you remember anything else?
Yeah. Yes. No, anything else? No, but mashallah. Yes. Just it.
Thank you so much, Mr.
Okay.
Ahmed.
You're welcome. Thank you. Inshallah.
Bye.
Hello, are we here all? Are we all here?
Yes, we are.
Good, great. Okay, so I want to listen to the story that each room constructed. Any volunteers, guys? Any volunteers? Yes, Miss Heba, you can go.
Hello.
Hello, Miss Heba.
Hello. Okay, so let's start. Before midnight, October 31 last year, Susie was going back from visiting her sister. The weather was clear. Suddenly, she saw a stranger young man. He was wearing a dark coat and carrying a backpack. She tried to hit the brake pedal, but it was already too late. She stopped the car. She got out. She looked under the car, but surprisingly, she found nobody. Suddenly, she felt a cold wind and presence that shivered her. A lorry driver saw her. He stopped and asked her if she needs help. She told him what happened. He told her, "You are not the only one who saw this thing here." And then he told her that in October 1978, there was a hitchhiker who was hit badly by a car. And since then, people see things in this place.
Excellent, Miss Heba. Actually, excellent. Thank you very much. Who can compete with Miss Heba's story? You are a good listener, Miss Heba. Okay. Who else? Any other volunteers, guys? No one? Okay. So, Miss Heba,
Yes.
Okay, which tenses did you use in your presentation or in your writing?
Here I used like past simple, past continuous,
Excellent.
and past perfect.
Very good. So I use past simple, past continuous, past perfect. Can you compare your writing with the part on the screen? This is the part I was dictating you.
Actually, like it's different.
Okay, how different?
It's not surprisingly, but it's different.
Okay, fine, but you gave the same meaning of the word, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I think so.
Did you use the same tenses?
Yes.
Very good, excellent. Okay, what about the cohesion and coherence? Was your story clear for me or for the other people to understand? Guys, in the chat, was Miss Heba's story clear and in logical order? Yes, type yes or no. Yes. Mr. Kareem, hi. Yes, yes. Very good, excellent. Okay. Did she use the same tenses in the story I already dictated you before? Type in the chat, yes or no. Yeah, sure, yes. Okay. Can you name the tenses, guys, in the chat box? Write down the name of the two tenses she used. Waiting.
By the way, I liked the story. I did like it. Not
Pass.
didn't.
Which pass? Sorry, Miss Hiba. Which pass, Mr. Ahmed? Hiba, what were you saying? You like the story?
Yep. I did like it. It's amazing for me.
Okay, thank you very much. That's right, Mr. Hassan. That's right. Past simple and past simple, past progressive. Okay, very good. Excellent, guys. Okay, now I have some comprehension questions on this passage. Tell me, which tense used to set the story background in the chat? Which tense? We have two tenses now, past simple or past progressive or continuous, as we say or we call it sometimes. Which tense used to set the story background? I'm waiting for your answers in the chat. Think she was driving, she was carefully, past simple. Okay, Mr. Kareem. Hi, Kareem, how are you? Past continuous, that's right, great. That's right. Past progressive, okay. That's right, both of them. Thank you very much. Which tense used to talk about an action started and finished in the past? Something started and finished in the past. Past simple. Excellent, very good. To the next question. Which tense used to describe longer action in the past? Thank you, Ms. Nurhan. Long action in the past. Past progressive. Brilliant, okay, brilliant. Okay, which tense used to describe sequence of actions? Action happened after action. Like the number 4. Write type number 4 and write to me. Which tense used to describe a sequence of actions? Past continuous? Nope. Nope. For example, I got up, washed my face, and went to school. So which one is this? Continuous or simple? Simple, that's right. Very good. Excellent, guys. Okay. So which tenses did we discuss today? Which tenses did we discuss today? Simple, that's right, and progressive. Okay. Now, for this exercise, in the chat box, can you please answer correct the verb between brackets in the chat box? Number 1. Write number 1 and tell me. Was. Thank you, Mr. Ahmed. Very good. Was. Okay. Let's go for number 2. Suddenly drive home after visiting her sister. Was driving. Okay, Mr. Ahmed. Okay, thank you very much. The road was clear and she... Okay, was driving carefully. Okay, thank you very much. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a young man stepped out in front of her. Step, thank you, Ms. Heba. Thank you for the correct spelling also. The next one, he wear a dark colored raincoat and carrying a backpack. Was what? Was wearing. Thank you, Mr. Hassan. Thank you very much. Very good. Okay. The next one, Susan stepped hard on the brake pedal. Okay. How can we correct this verb? Susan stepped. Step. Thank you, Mr. Hassan. Thank you very much. That's right, Mr. Ahmed. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Mr. Han. Okay, the last one. While she looked under the car, she felt a cold wind on her face. Was looking, that's right. The last one, that, send. What is the correction of send? Send. Thank you, Mr. Ahmed. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Actually, as we mentioned that we were going to discuss a new approach in teaching grammar. Does anyone have any clue about this approach? Have you ever done this before in your classes? Did something like this, or do you know the name of this approach? Oh, okay, Summer, it's fine. Yeah, Summer, welcome back. Welcome back. Okay. Inductive. Okay. No, this approach is called Dictogloss. The Dictogloss approach, because I actually dictated you the part I wanted you to listen to. And this Dictogloss approach has 4 stages. First, preparation, then the dictation stage, then the reconstruction, and finally the analysis and correction. The preparation part, where I generated your interest with the ghost topic and I started to grab your attention with the pictures, and then because I was going to dictate you a part of a story, I found some words that may block your understanding. That's why I started to pre-teach the difficult vocabulary. And finally, I started to give you instructions about the dictation, okay? But for me, after what I saw today, I recommend that you dictate your class for 3 times, not only for 2 times, for 3 times, so that they can write down as many as words as they can. The first one and the second time, just to collect as many words as they can so that they will be able to construct the story. But during the whole process, did I ask you or did I tell you which tense should you use, or did I mention anything about it? Any volunteer to answer? Please, guys, reply. Nope, I didn't. I only wanted them to concentrate on the vocabulary, not the grammar part, because this type of approach is kind of flipped down, okay? The normal way that we start with presenting the form and the structure, okay, or the usage and the form, and then we start to practice, and finally I will give them the free activity or the free writing or what the free practice as we call it. But in this one, we flipped the approach. We started with the free practice and then we moved down to the guided practice. Okay, here, this one is the reconstruction. When we put all the words together to reconstruct the story, then I asked you, like I did with Miss Heba, I asked her, what about, is your story logical? You told me that it was logical. The vocabulary, she said, yes, she used some vocabulary, but she changed others. The language, yes, she used the target language I wanted her to use. Thank you very much, Mr. Ahmed. Thank you. Okay. This is the last part, guided practice. Now we are guided. I gave you questions about the usage of the past simple and the past continuous, and more guided about the form of both tenses. I wanted the students to, of course, not you, because you are great teachers, of course. I wanted the students to practice their form more. And of course, you can give them more and more, and we can go for games if you like. But I don't want to bore you more about this topic. But in the chat box, did you like it? Have you ever used something like this? Thank you, Miss Heba. Have you ever used something like this, guys? Come on, it's open. Thank you, Summer. It's open for discussion, guys, if you want to discuss any part of it. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, for feedback, for honest feedback, this is my number. Okay, for honest feedback, if you want to tell me more about it, if you want to criticize anything, you feel free. Okay, Sahar, of course, anytime. So, again, we started with the free practice, okay, and then we ended up with a guided practice. Sahar, you can say, Mr. Ahmed, did you like it? You're muted.
Yes, mashallah, ربنا يبارك.
Thank you very much. Okay, guys, do you feel that it's applicable in your classes as teachers? يعني خلينا نتكلم بقى بصراحة كده، احنا sometimes when we are introduced to a new approach, sometimes you feel that I can't do this. My students are not going to comprehend or understand. But do you feel that you can apply it, Mr. Ahmed?
أبدأ.
Yes, start.
طب حضرتك مثلا دلوقتي فلنقل ان احنا فهمنا القاعده ما شاء الله، عشان احنا مثلا عندنا خلفيه او احنا كمدرسين. طيب انا هقدر ازاي اوصل للطالب، يعني مثلا ازاي اوصل للطالب مثلا ان ده مثلا past simple and past continuous،
حلو ده.
استخدم دي امتى، هو اصلا هيكونش عنده تصريف الافعال ماضي مش ماضي.
حلو، تمام، حلو جدا. طيب احنا اشتغلنا في الاول على اول حاجه، ده الابروتش ده شويه اللي هم ميدل وهاي. يعني لو قلنا لو بدانا من برايمري 4 هيبقى عندهم باك جراوند عن الباست سمبل والباست كونتينوس، فلما يجوا يعملوا الستوري انا هبقى مختاره بقى حاجه اصغر شويه. يعني الريدنج اللي انا هعمل لهم ديكتيتنج عليه هيبقى سمبلر شويه، تمام، وهيبقى اقل شويه في الاماونت بتاعه الفوكابلري او الاماونت بتاعه السنتنسز اللي انا هعمل لهم ديكتيشن عليها. فده هيبقى بناء على التحضير بتاعي انا عشان عارفه ان الناس معايا كبيره شويه، فبدات احضر الباراجراف كبير شويه، تمام كده. دي حاجة. تاني حاجة، ده جزء من ان انا ابلد على البراير نوليدج بتاعتهم. يعني ايه ابلد؟ يعني اشوف هم واقفين في انهي بارت، فابدا انا اشتغل على البارت اللي ناقص عنديهم، فابدا اكمل على الحتة اللي ناقصة زي ما حضرتك قلت كده. بلس ان هم هيشتغلوا في جروبس، فلو هيبقى ناقص عنده ممكن يكملوا من واحد تاني من الجروب بتاعه. تمام كده. وهنكمل السيشن زي ما قلنا بجايدد براكتس. يعني احنا بدأنا ان احنا هم يلعبوا الاول، هم اللي يشتغلوا، وبعدين بعد كده هنبدأ ان احنا نكمل السيشن بتاعتنا بمور جايدد براكتس ومور براكتس على مور فيربس تانية كمان. تمام كده. واقدر بقى اقول لهم الفرق بين الريجولار والirregular فيربس. لو هم صغيرين ممكن اركز قوي في الباراجراف اللي انا جايباه على الريجولار بس. لو هم لسه ما حصلش ان هم اتعرضوا او توضح لهم فكره الirregular verbs. تمام.
تمام.
تمام. اسئله يا جماعه. مين تاني؟ كان في حد رافع ايده تاني؟ هبه، سمر. يس مس هبه.
I was raising hand just to ask you about the point you've already explained now.
Okay.
Like the paragraph was like actually in my room, like we were two who are trying to gather it.
Okay.
So it was kind of long, and the idea of the new vocabulary. I first of all, I thought we are teaching vocabulary actually. Like I
Yeah.
think this approach can also work
This is
for
the trick. يعني هي
vocabulary.
دي التركية بقى، ان انت وانت قاعده معايا وانت مش عارفه بقى احنا هنشتغل على ايه. هنتكلم على زي ما بدات كده. انا بدات الاول، عملنا الاول ايه، جيسنج كده. حد قال لي احنا نشتغل على الفيلينجز، حد قال لي التكنيكس اللي بنعملها اونلاين. تمام. فهم بيبقوا قاعدين، عارفه انت، هم طول ما هي دي الفكره، ان هم يبقوا طول ما هم قاعدين يبقوا مش عارفين طب احنا هنتكلم في ايه، طب هو ده فوكابيلاري ولا جرامر ولا ايه. وبعدين في الاخر ولا احنا معانا يا جماعه احنا النهارده جرامر ايه.
Yes.
ماشي. فهي السربرايز سبورت كده كانت برضو جزء من الديكتوجلوس ده. Thank you very much. Miss Sahar, you have a question?
Yes. هو أنا عندي انترفيو تمام في مدرسة انترناشونال.
إن شاء الله.
فطلبوا
Good
مني
luck.
دي السكند إن شاء الله، دي السكند انترفيو تمام. فطلبوا مني أشرح درس جرامر علشان يتأكدوا بس مني. تمام. فطلبوا مني أشرح ال comparative adjective. فأنا كنت عايزة تكنيكس أو إيه الأكتيفيتي اللي أنا ممكن أستخدمها.
طب هي international school مش كده؟ طيب which grades؟
grade 3.
grade 3. طب احنا المفروض ان احنا هنروح على ال common core standards بتاع grade 3 ونشوف بارت الجرامر ده هم بيتعرضوا ليه ازاي، او هم عايزين يعملوا فيه ايه. تمام. وايه الاكتيفيتيز اللي ممكن اعملها. انا ممكن يعني هم اصلا انا ممكن استخدم رياليا. تمام. وانا واقف كده اعمل comparison ما بين two people. this is tall و this is taller و this is the tallest. هم ما الامريكان او الانترناشونال مش زي الناشونال سيستم، ما بيهتمش بالرول قوي قد ما بيهتم بالابلكيشن بتاعها. ففي جيمز كتيره جدا اونلاين ممكن تستخدميها. تمام. على بامبوزل، على ويب سايت اسمه بامبوزل، ويب سايت اسمه وورد وول. تمام. ممكن احضر عليه جيمز والعبها معاهم.
تمام. طيب أنا سامعاك. طب أنا أمشي الدرس إزاي بحيث إن زي ما أنا مشيته يعني أنا شرحت فوكاب كانوا مبسوطين جدا. أمشي
حلو
درس
جدا.
الجرامر إزاي بحيث إن هم يكونوا يعني.
لو الطريقه بتاعتها مشيت، اقول لك على حاجه. جربي معاهم الديكتوجلوس كده. حاولي تلاقي
تمام
باراجراف صغير كده فيه comparisons وجربيها معاهم. هيحبوها ان شاء الله. جود لك.
إن شاء الله.
لان هي
شكرا.
مش traditional way. تمام. ومش طريقه بخش بيها present الرول بتاعتي وبعدين اكمل بقى اعمل اكتيفيتي عليها. لا، انا داخله بالعكس. فهم بيحبوا ده، بيحبوا في الانترناشونال عامه بيحبوا ان انت ما تشتغليش دايركت واي على طول، تشتغلي الدنيا لفه شويه. احنا معانا كمان حد، مستر حسن. مستر حسن are you still here؟ اوكي. ماشي يا سحر. ممكن كمان تكلميني برضو برايفت نتكلم كمان، لان لو حبيتي تحضري حاجه وتوريها لي ما عنديش مشكله.
خلاص اوكي تمام. شكرا.
You're most welcome. Any other questions guys? Yes, good luck. Of course. بريك عليك يا مس سحر. بريك عليك عشان مستر مصطفى بتضايقه. بريك عليك دي. انا مش عارفه مصطفى هنا ولا لا. Okay guys. طيب, it was pleasure. Thank you. You have another question, Ms. Sahar? Thank you, Ms. Hiba. Okay. So as long as you don't have any questions and I finished my session today, but it was a pleasure meeting you and seeing you today, guys. I hope you like it. And if you want more and more of this, you can send on the WhatsApp group and we can prepare more and more sessions, inshallah. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thank you so much, Marwa. And I'd like to thank all our attendees. Thank you, guys. If you would like to, if I heard that you had some questions. Inshallah, the recording will be ready and it will be sent in the group. And if you have any questions, you can send me and I'll pass them to Marwa and she's ready to answer them, inshallah. Thank you so much, guys. And it was lovely time to see you. Bye-bye. Thank you. Thank you, Marwa.
Thank you.